So, been playing a lot of Black Coffers. Not as much Red Prison. Red Prison in general is doing okay. It's not doing great. It's doing things. All your channel points are on no for the 50 Siege Rhino. For the month of April, good luck, KO Diamonds. You're gonna owe me some channel points. But we're not here to talk about Rhino today. Because today is Monday. We need to ruin some people. But in our adventure of playing list outside of Red Prison, we noticed a card that was using extreme power to kill people. And we'll talk about that. But anyway, so we're going to play our anti-Chalice build. Basically what this means is instead of Chalice, I play Bolts for removal. I have a Singleton Chalice in the sideboard for things like Cascade decks, but also if I want to go fetch it for 1 off Karn. Now, this version here, I added a few Mind Stones, and this is important because we've got some bigger spells. We've got ourselves 3 Rabble, 3 Chandra, Dress to Kill, 3 Seasoned Pyromancer. Instead of doing 4, 2, I'm going to try 3, 3, 3 tonight. Dropped a Bridge because we're going to be removing things. Got Chandra, no Fire Artisan. Dropped a Karn, and we're adding Ugin. Black Coffers, while it makes a lot more mana than we do, I was highly impressed with Ugin. And as such, we're going to play with Ugin. Now, this could backfire a little bit with the bridge. That's why I've cut 1 bridge here, because Ugin, if things die, they go to our hands, and then people could attack us. So let's just not have that happen. Sideboard's pretty close to our anti-Chalice build. 3 Stormbreasts, because I'm going to eventually run into white decks. A couple of Braids for those, artifact decks that exist out there. And a tutorable set of cards for the Karn the Great Creator. I had an extra Void Mirror, and I'm just going to give the Trinisphere a try because why not? There's a lot of nasty things that are spinning free spells into play, and let's make things cost something. So with that, let's get ourselves queued up and see what the heck the Siege Rhino non-player is saying in chat. We're going to try to ruin some people. I saw a conversation that Harry MTG had with someone that wanted them to concede. They were trying to get the 5-0, and we are all about that dream crushing and making tears run fluid here on the stream. If we can do that to our opponents, we are succeeding. Keep in mind that if you're live and not online with someone, though, this is your opportunity to socialize and chat. If you're not socializing and chatting person, that's okay. You can stare down your opponent as well. Make absolutely 0 talking and all eye contact. Make everything very uncomfortable for your opponent, and they'll just concede on the spot. These are the plays and the lines outside. It's kind of like that poker face. You have that poker face. You got your prison face. One of these times we're going to just get recorded and reported somewhere, and I'm going to get investigated. I don't remember, but YouTube got crazy with the algorithms one time, and some big streamer, not streamer, YouTube person probably, put like, my girlfriend goes to jail for 24 hours or something. It was some parody thing. It blew up, super viral. We got a ton of views because all of my videos have like red prison in them. And so it was like, oh, prison was good. Let's make this available. And it's just weird. It's the weirdest spike that I've ever had. And YouTube's a weird thing. It's a weird beast. YouTube people are weird too. I can say that. I'm a YouTube person. Also, the wife and I found us a new show to watch. It's called like Old Enough, but it's a Japanese reality show of little kids that go do errands. And it's apparently a tradition in Japan. And we watched literally the first 2 episodes today, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked. We've been wished good luck, have fun. We'll give it to them as well. We have a hand that does nothing, we'll keep. Here we go. One day Abzan will go viral. One day. One day. Swamp, Mountain, Inquisition, Bi-Season Pyromancer. We're really going to do nothing for most of this game. Basic Swamp, too. Ooh. Prize to whoever can tell me what that swamp art is. We know what it is, but no one plays these anymore. Yeah, Zale. Okay, it's a tradition. It's a tradition. it was just interesting. Wow, I hate monkey. I hate monkey. Yeah, guru lands, guru. Look at these guru lands. Oh, Chandra, Torch of Defiance. That would have been a good one. And top deck. I'll take it. Creates a blocker, makes a dude, tax for 1, pass the turn. You did the goof on double gemstone opener. Let's see here. You have 0 timeouts, 0 bans, 0 mod comments, 99 messages. Do I ruin that today? Do I ruin that by timing you out? Maybe even full ban. Done. Never see you again. But you're always here talking about slanty chat. That would be kind of rude. Could ruin it. Give you a little tick of the timeout. At least you came clean though. You confessed, and you realize what you've done. Man, I can't have that. No, monkey. Get out of the way, monkey. No. What do you think you are? Trying to attack me? Unbelievable. Throws Ragavan in. Like, I'm not gonna block. That monkey is just... Yeah, see, they're like, whoa, wait. I was gonna drop a 2-drop. They're hovering this button. They don't know what to do. Oh, shoot, they're Jund. Dude, they're basic Jund with no fetch lands. Oh, gosh, it's Tarmogoyf. All right. I mean, I think I just pass here. I don't care if they take a Fury. There's already creatures down there. No instance. That could grow the Tarmogoyf a little bit more, but who cares about that? Here comes Renin 6 probably, with no fetch lands and all basics. Ping, ping. Do it. Ping, ping, ping. Dead. Verdant Catacombs. We have found a fetch land. A land has now been put into the graveyard for the Great Tarmogoyf. Please no instant. Please no Instarino. Stomping Ground. Dash a monkey in. Attack me for 1. Or no, this attacks 2. Ow. Ow. Chandra, again. I'm going to try to kill Tarmogoyf, I think. But they could have Bolt here. I want to play that so bad. I think I try to kill the Tarmogoyf here. Hope they don't have the Bolt. Bolt this, I'll be sad. Hey! Alright, we're living. We're doing the thing. We get the Renin 6 with the next Fury anyway. Alright, they pick up the Verdant Catacombs. They play the Verdant Catacombs. They play the green, the blacks. Please don't be like an Assassin's Trophy. New Goyf, that's a 2/3. Fetches to make it a 3/4 again. The question is, do they have the instant? They don't know about this extra Fury, by the way. Liliana down tick kill Fury would be frustrating. No dice. New Tarmogoyf. Ragavan. I feel like I should attack with the Fury to kill one of the Tarmogoyfs, possibly, and then just play the other Fury, killing Ragavan and Renin 6. I could also try to... Let me try to attack Renin 6 and see what they block with. Kind of an interesting attack from me. Maybe they block with 1 Tarmogoyf, let this live, then I kill these 2. They could be Death Shadow in some weird fashion here, and I don't want them to drop below 13. Okay, here we go. We have lots of creatures in the yard, so nothing changes here. It's annoying to leave a Tarmogoyf, but I think I have to. And pick this off and this. And that's like, if they have another bolt that they top decked here, it doesn't hurt us. And then this trades with the Tarmogoyf. It's not a great trade. We've already lost 2 Chandra Torch of Defiances. We just need to find Ugin. Just gotta find the Ugin. What is this? Another Ren? What is that doing here? The heck? I just got rid of you. I just got rid of you, Ren and 6. Ugin. Alright, I'm going to take the Fury upstairs here. If they block again, we get rid of the Tarmogoyf. We have a lot of little tokens we can use. Ren and 6 obviously is Token's best friend here. But we could boot up Den of the Bugbear as well. I kind of want to clear this. If they let this through, I've got 3 Ramunot Ruins here, plus probably a variety of tokens that could crush in. So the theory here is that if I hit with damage here for 6, I probably can clean them up with the Ramunots and tokens. So I think they have to block here. This clears the board, which allows us to do the Seasoned Pyromancer anyway, and the Den of the Bugbear next turn. We have 6 damage lined up here in the Ramunot Ruins, so that's half of their life total. So I just need to connect probably twice. With them top decking here, that's a blank. The Den of the Bugbear may be live here, and I make tokens through the Seasoned Pyromancer or from this Crucible. And by doing that, I should be able to attack with that and then finish them off with Ramunot Ruins, unless they have life gain somewhere. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. This is feeling good, though. I want to boot up this Den of the Bugbear, I think. Let's go for it. Because I think they don't have anything in their hand. And if this connects, we're in great shape. Not to mention that I have 3 tokens now. Ren 6 has to deal with these. They're at 6. Game is almost over. Game will be over if they just let me attack, but we'll see. Darcy's played. That was the draw for the turn. They have a dead card in hand. Picks off a token, obviously. Don't want to play that, funny enough. Let's boot up Den of the Bugbear here and just see if we can clear it. Kill him. Just kill him right now. Just sweetens the deal here. Sweetens the deal. Block 1, kill this. They're taking 3 anyway. Trade off the Darcy. They fetch. Now they take this 3. This is lethal. I have a lot of them. I guess I could discard this for 4 instead of using the 5 too. Something to keep in mind for the future instead of Seasoned Pyromancer being 5. Picks off a token. Plays Averting Catacombs. And concedes. It's a good start against Jund. Jund is a pain. Jund be a pain. And I don't think we're going to change a whole lot here. I kind of want the Storm Breath just to go over the top. I'm wondering if that's better than maybe some of these other lower end cards that I have. I don't think so. I think we just run it as is. Storm Breath is for the white matchup. I love that I have Ugin here to get rid of like Liliana or Ren and 6 if I want to. And then just create blockers that gets card advantage. It's like perfect against Jund. I don't know if it's going to come up, but it feels really good just to have that option. Tarmogoyfs are scary. I'm glad they were just 3/4s. If they're any bigger, would have been a problem. I love how we're you know, one match and everyone's gone quiet. They're just... That's you. You know it is. If the mouth's open, drink some water. If not, snoring dad. That's Snoring Dad. Snoring Dad's over there because Snoring Dad's been taking care of all the kids, and he's trying to get a little magic in. And he's like, what was that play? Ah, man, we're on match 5 already. True King, what's up? Did I call you out? 25, doubling the years. It's like double red ball. I've done it too. I'll just be staring at the Twitch screen. Oh yeah, I should do laundry. I should do laundry. How you doing, True King? I know Grace is around. I'm sure Grace is in class, and this is a perfect time to ask Grace. We fixed the arrow to space it out, didn't we? At one point on the scoring, and I just didn't take it. And now I'm staring at that green arrow that's nuzzled up against the 0, and I'm just wondering how we fix that. Zoning out, exactly. See, everyone's zoning out. They're not hitting their Twitch Prime. I don't have any new emotes to give you yet. It's a full CSS conversion. So it's like different text and everything. What's a HXC spaz? Fallout, hey? All right, we can't keep 1-landers. Not with some 6 drops in this list. We're going to mulligan this. Even though the Blood Moon's kind of cool. This one looks good. We'll keep this. I'm going to keep all that's going on. I'm going to get rid of the Rabble Master here. Probably use the Shatter Skull first, if anything. Getting rid of the Rabble Master because they usually do have some removal in Ren 6, and pinging off our tokens is just sadness. So we'll watch them play their monkey or steal something from us with an Inquisition, and then we'll see what happens. Ooh, Darcy. All right. Ooh, Bobble. Oh. I feel like we time traveled recently with Jeskai and laughed at Bobble and wondered where Jataxian Probe was. It feels like a short-term memory, but it's probably a distant memory. Opponent really considered that item that's on top, and they are drawing it immediately. We're going to go ahead and put the card that can be stolen from us into play, because I do kind of need to be up to about 4 mana. It may not matter here. We'll see. If we can avoid Ragavan, maybe they play an Overgrown Tomb and play a Tarmogoyf, I'd feel pretty good. Burning Catacomb, that's a basic forest. But they're not immediately playing it. I like that. Attacks me for 1, 2 card types in the yard. Plays no creatures, plays no Inquisition, nothing like that. Pre-combat. So I don't feel like this is getting stolen here. Forest and Tarmogoyf, excellent. Fury. This guy right here. This guy is amazing. All right. I think Chandra's going to go here because I like the Seasoned Pyromancer and the Blood Moon. Let's just make sure we evoke properly. Otherwise, Tarmogoyf gets a little bigger. Evoke on bottom, and then just like that. Got him. Next Tarmogoyf is going to be a little big and nasty, but, you know, we can kill it. Baron Moore. Blood Moon's coming out here. I'm going to play Blood Moon here, hope for no Assassins or Abrupt Decay. And if we do get this down, the black mana is offline for our opponent. Resolves, okay. Could have a claim of sorts. I like that this Seasoned Pyromancer is going to show up here. It's going to create a blocker for good old Ragavan. Going to get rid of the Raminot Ruins. Unlikely the Blood Moon disappears anytime soon. It's a fun little set of things. At least we can redraw with Mind Stone. Cool. Their own Seasoned Pyromancer? 3 mana would do it. Just kidding. What's up, Spaz? Thanks for the sub. 4 months. I'm gonna get to do it. We're not gonna attack. We're afraid of Ragavan. Oh, we're gonna get to do it on match number 1. Oh gosh, Tyrus Tracker. That's a perfect one to kill with Ugin. B-Mick, thanks for the prime. Hey, we're locking this in. What up, everyone? Oh, I love it. I'm gonna get to use Ugin. I get to kill a pesky Tireless Tracker here. I like that. I wouldn't mind upticking because of potentially Ren and 6 taking care of Ugin, but I like the removal of the Tireless Tracker. I'm not gonna lie. No attacks. Monkey's scary. Appreciate all the subs, by the way. We dropped quite a bit. We were, let's just say we were above 200, and we went to the bottom. Unholy Heat. Okay, they would have been able to kill the Ugin anyway. 5-6 Tarmogoyf. Ouch. All right, let's take a redraw. That's not good enough. Pass the turn. Ugin the random, kind of. Another Ugin wouldn't be bad here. Killed the Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf's big, 5-6. Big beefy. Big beefy. I will, I won't block here. We're not going to block the first time. We'll block the next time. Don't be another Tarmogoyf. Okay. Ren and 6. Picks up the Verdant Catacombs. Plays the Verdant Catacombs. That is not what we need. All right, we will block this time and create some blockers at end step. Creating blockers, maybe they down tick with the Ren and 6. I get to bolt the Ren and 6. I guess they won't down tick yet. If I throw it into second main phase and do that. I guess I could also just like attack with the stuff. They might have an Unholy Heats and bolts and stuff. Checking out the top card. It's bad to run the Desperate Ritual plus use the Seasoned Pyromancer and the Bolt here, and the reason it's bad is because 2 has to get through here, and I might top deck Ugin. We're just gonna do Seasoned Pyromancer. See what we draw. That gets rid of Tarmogoyf. I think I'm gonna just get rid of the Tarmogoyf. We've already beaten one Tarmogoyf. This will be the second one. I don't even know if I should attack here or not. Maybe I attack with just one. Kind of leave one back for Monkey and have the Lightning Bolt next turn. I do have a knack for calling cards. I do. It kind of makes the stream boring, right? Because we know exactly what's going to come. It's right off the top. 94% on our hype scam train. This has to be killed, right? They kill a token and Unholy Heats. Okay. All right. Whatever. Land, bolt the Ren and 6, pass the turn. All right, so Ugin's got cashed in for Tarmogoyf, but I'm okay with that, you know? And you have to be okay with that because sometimes you just run Karn the Great Creator, and from there, who knows what you could do. What do I want here? I think at the end of the day, I probably want a bridge first. And I can go get Chalice next. Bloodmoon doing a ton of work, by the way. Going down with Karn one more time here to get something like a Chalice. 1, 2. Let's play that down. I'm kind of tempted to do Chandra here to work her up first and then worry about bridge. This does risk that my opponent top decks basic swamp, but that's covered through the chalice. We don't need Liquimetal. I know there's a forest here. I don't care about Tarmogoyfs. I killed 2 Tarmogoyfs. No fear. No fear. No fear whatsoever. Exile the top card. Nothing. Bridge. Swing 1, pass turn, fire off bolt, chalice countered. We're looking to win the game. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just wait for this. Yeah, let's wait. It's 1 extra. Did I not uptick with this Karn? I probably didn't. Uptick. Check top card. Looking for like a Chandra or maybe Seasoned Pyromancer or a Fury. You know, Fury ends the game quickly. Attack for 1 with the Elemental. Hold the cards in hand. They bolt here. They can't. This is looking good. Looking good. We're going to get to attack with Fury. Check that out. Exile the top card. That's a cool card. Smacking for infinity damage. Play a Seasoned Pyromancer. Getting rid of cards that don't matter anymore. Let's do it. All the way. All the way. All the way. That way I draw an extra card here and then Fury is like, what's up? I'm coming to kill you. Opponent plays a Renin 6. Board is full. Pings off an elemental token. Gives me the turn back. Emblem, because why not? Slam in for damage. They did. All right. What are you playing, opponent? Phyrexian Crusader. Protection from red and white. Holy crap. Luckily, Ugin kills that. Lightning Bolts. K-Command. Inquisitions. Crime and Punishment. Woo! Thank you, Blood Moon. Thank you, Blood Moon. Thank you. Onward we go. Onward we go. I think that's a great example of, honestly, you're going to have black mana that's going to matter. K-Commands, Terminates, Croxas, Inquisitions, Thought Seizes, Lilianas. All of these cards are problematic for Jund for Red Prison. And so because they didn't have black or even double black, didn't need to go get the Liquimetal coating, especially having killed 2 Ugins or 2 Tarmogoyfs as well. What's up, True King? Thanks for the bits. Appreciate those. It's a lot of biddies. How are you doing tonight? Winning. Opponent's 3-1 and they are happy. They are happy. Island. Boo, basic. Boo, basic. Wait, we just played a basic. Boo, basics. All right, do we think it's like a merfolk or something with an island here? Bridge is going to be good if it's that. Extra island. What is this? Spreading Seas? Oh, it's merfolk. It's merfolk, people. Bridge looks good. Seasoned Pyromancer doesn't look too bad either. Rabblemaster is one of the worst cards here. See if we can clear that. Maybe use Fury. Bridge is really nice, though. If I can get a bridge to stick. Sometimes they can have a lot of trouble with that. Yeah, it's what I'm known for playing. All right, Force of Negation. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out together. That was good. That was good. All right. I'm going to give them one more turn here. Then I can do something like Seasoned Pyromancer, Fury pitch, Seasoned Pyromancer pitch, Karn, Lightning Bolt, all kinds of stuff. If anything, the Lord of Atlantis is kind of nice. The bigger these creatures are, the less likely they are to get through bridge. Waterlogged Grove. Master of Waves. Oh my gosh. All right. Well. So this is protection from red. I can't technically kill this unless I find Ugin. Okay. I could season Pyromancer. I can Fury this, Fury that, and bolt something. I mean, if I Fury, I'm just killing their entire board anyway. This is a 2-something then. Then I can follow with Season or Karn. Let's start with the first Fury. I mean, I could just kill all the elemental tokens too. Oh. Alright. That's fine. They evoke that. I could put this on top. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on top. And then I'm going to cast a Seasoned Pyromancer. And we're going to just pick that Fury back up. And worst case, I ditch Fury to Fury here. Best case, I get something kind of juicy to use. So I think I cast Fury to Fury here. And I might just board wipe the elemental tokens. And then hopefully use Chandra here. Now my hand's pretty empty. They've got a Merfolk that gives +1/+1. So Bridge should be a pretty good thing for us to hide behind. We'll see. They sometimes have ways to get rid of this. Oh, Glass Pull on Master of Waves. Makes many tokens. These are 3/2s though. We're safe to draw a card. Not safe for this to bounce. That's an interesting card. I think I attempt Karn, the Great Creator here. But I don't pick anything up yet. That way I can play Chandra, Uptick, and Liquid Metal. We're trying to keep one card in hand because they can typically bounce one. Now, if they bounce, like, say, Master of the Waves, these shrink. But they don't shrink enough for Chandra. Land drop's good. I can down tick for something like Liquid Metal Coating now. Liquid first. The idea of Chandra is something that can win the game. And let's go from here. Ping him. Ping him. Need Bridge to not be bounced. I could down tick Karn to get another Bridge, but I think I'm going to start going after their lands. I'm going to try to hit the Waterlogged Grove if they don't use it as a cantrip here. They do. Let's just hit a land. Doesn't really matter which. Blood Moon off the top wouldn't be the worst. Stay alive, Bridge. Stay alive. Okay, we're gonna get an island. Islands are the best, right? Islands are the best. I don't think I have anything else spicy on my sideboard that I truly want here. I wish I knew what they were running these days. I bet it's like Otawara. Otawara is probably what I should probably name with the Spyglass. See if there's a red spell I want off the top. Seasoned Pyromancer is tempting. I think I'm going to go ahead and try for it. It does draw me 2 cards here. I'm probably going to have to go get Spyglass too. This could be risky. I'm going to go get Otawara. Or Spyglass to name Otawara. Otawara. I think that's what they've been playing. Second Bridge would stop Otawara as well. It gave me a chance to take a peek at what they had, though. So they have a Trickster, Master, and a Master. So far, nothing that I'm worried about. They're saying it was a good call, and they said, I don't think I can beat this with Otawara and bridge. I think a second bridge is probably safe as well. Sick Islands, the Vortex. All right, game 2 we go. Ugin's a good top deck as well. So Braids can come in here. Realistically, we don't have a whole lot else. Maybe I grab this Torp Orb because it gets a little funky, but the Torp Orb stops my Furies, and we kind of want those. I think Ugin's still reasonable here. I think it's just going to be like 2 Rabble Masters. I could probably find a way to get this 3rd Rabble Master out by getting, I don't know, Void Mirror or Pithy Needle or Relic or something in. I'm just not convinced I maybe need that. The red spell is also nice for Fury, so we'll leave the Rabble Master here. Blood Moon is not bad. Blood Moon is definitely not bad. Blood Moon stops Mutavault, which is difficult for us to do. Messes with their mana with Caverns, Waterlogged Groves, and the, well, they'll play Otawara too, but also the legendary land thing. Karn takes care of Aether Vial that they'll sometimes be playing. We'll keep this hand. It's a fine hand. Turn 1 removal, turn 2 removal. Heck yeah, get rid of the land. Bam. Don't skip first turn. All right. Cavern right at the end. I love it. All right. Should have played Den of the Bugbear, but you know, this guy just clicks too fast and didn't even see that future. Looks like I'm just gonna play it anyway. By the way, I do not play the Rabble Master there. It's better as a Fury pitch target than anything. Trickster. Not going to worry about that. Let it hit me once or twice if it needs to. They don't have that aggressive a board. By the way, Blood Moon would be a fantastic draw. This is a great example of where I probably kill the Master over the Merfolk Trickster here. And we'll do it with the Abrade to be mana efficient. Although Abrade is great for a Aether Vial that could show up. I like the mana efficiency. If I hit a Ritual, I get to do this. Ooh, forget that. Blood Moon it is with Lightning Bolt up. Forget that. This is what I want to do. Resolves. Looks fantastic. All right, let's test it out. How good is Blood Moon? I think it's great. It's a mountain with no name. Bam, blow this up. Blowing that up because I'm playing Chandra. Maybe I top deck a land and Chandra Goblin. If they somehow like counter this, I'll Chandra down tick this instead. Hoping that they'll commit something else to the board here so that I can use Chandra down tick and then start going up tick. That's not okay. I could have used something different than that. All right, let's go ahead and play the Chandra, down tick the Chandra to get rid of the creature past turn. That was a good one. All right. Pro red creature, that's a great one. All right, picks off Chandra here. Probably at this point, Rabble Master's okay. I top deck a land, it's probably Rabble Master. I still like Rabble Master. It's at least a threat that starts attacking here. Maybe I play Fury next and then Season Pyromancer. Like, these creatures are okay with this board state and Blood Moon stopping them from a lot of double pip stuff. Example. I can probably bottom this. Who needs a Rabble Master anyway? Card's garbage. All right, so Blood Moon stopped this so far and doing work. Probably another devotion-based creature of double pips so far. While we are taking a couple lumps to the head, we're doing okay. Silvergill Adept shows Trickster, which they can't cast. Karn the Great Creator. That could get me a bridge. Can also get me Pithing or Spyglass. Could also just defend this. All right, we're gonna use Karn. Down tick here, I think. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a bridge to start things off. They'll kill this, and then we'll look for the second Karn to get Pithing or Spyglass. This saves us 4 life. I have once with the Darksteel Citadel, and I really didn't like it, actually. We're gonna dig here for a land. Just play it all when you got it all, right? Right, chat? Play it all when you got it all. I didn't like the Darksteel, though. It wasn't my cup of tea. Guess we'll just hold this. I don't know what to do with a bolt. It's supposed to be a chalice, right? Liquid metal to blow up the only island. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. End step, lightning bolt, top deck land, Ugin, down tick, kill master, begin attacking. That's the plan. Ugin's been fantastic. Maybe I won't be attacking. They're doing something. Hey, all right. Now I want that Karn back. Now I want that Karn back. A little awkward. Cool. Does Ugin resolve? Ugin does resolve. I almost want to uptick now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nice. Avoid the gemstone. Way to go, Ugin. Way to go, Ugin. Now we're looking for Karn, probably. I think Karn's our best bet. If we can find said Karn, we can lock down their Aether Vial and go get, for example, liquid metal coating to block out the last island. They did not stop that Ugin, by the way. It's interesting. No force or not choosing to use the force. Gives me the turn back. I think I'm just going to go up here and pass turn. Create a small army of 2/2s. They're probably going to get the Aether Vial to 2 and start just putting one thing in at a time here, and that's going to be okay. We'll use Ugin to remove the most pesky of things and see if we can't deal with this at some point. Another Aether Vial is a little annoying. Just keep going up here. It's a lightning bolt. Prefer the lightning bolt in hand because then I could pick off a token and grab whatever it is that I'm liking. But you could make an argument this is very slow Rabble Master. I'll make enough things and go around my opponent, hopefully. We'll see. My fear here is they make something an island, have island walk and just kill me. So we need to defend bridge probably the most. Keeps us at 2. Aether Vial at 1. Doing their thing, passing back. Long game here. Long, long game. That's not a card I care about. Uptick, pass turn. That would have been good. So we have 2 things that give island walk. I could start picking this kind of stuff off. They're going to have 2 Aether Vials at 2, though, so... Oh, nope, they bump one up to 3. Okay. Finds the second island. All right, now we're in a bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble. Drop. Let's go ahead and destroy something that gives island walk. Pass the turn. I'm not ready to just attack them because they have Lord effects here. The Lord effects would make us lose our tokens, which would be problematic. Ooh, that's a good one. Aether Vial 3 and 2. Trickster taps something down, if I recall. Probably want to... That works. Man, 4-5 here. It's beefy. Beefy. What's a little scary is now they can cast, like, Force, so they don't have to pitch a card. Plays a land. 4 cards to beat. Attack with the tokens with the goods under them. That's true. I could attack with the tokens. That's true. Maybe we need to do that. We haven't played with Ugin. I can say that with certainty. We're still learning. This works. Yeah, let's go. I want these cards. I want these cards. It puts more cards into my hand. It's good to have enough here that we're in a position where we can deal with some of this. All right, so Chandra, a bolt. 1, 2, 3. Let's try to play Chandra here. These have Ward 1. I got to be aware of that. Forces that. These 2 other merfolk. Let me attempt to kill the other master here. We're going to do this. Pay 1 into this. This would kill this trickster as well, making this killable. I'm going to float extra mana here briefly. I'm going to try to deal 3 damage to here to kill. Just clearing the board. That's what we're trying to do. We're looking good. All right. They play Otawara as well. But now their board's very clear. And I have a removal spell. I'm feeling good. I don't care about the Vial in 2. And this is not that I knew that they had a Vial, but this is one reason. And the other reason that I don't think I care about this is I am kind of looking for Karn. I think I'm just going to attack with the team now. Let's get frisky, opponent. Let's get frisky. You have 2 cards in your hand. How scary could this truly be? Oh, it's an elemental. I'm like, why is that a 4/4? I was about to bolt it. Just kidding. Let it block something. Boom. I'm going to hold the land. That way I can continue to attack with my little token warriors. By the way, this is an experiment. Ugin's an experiment, so I can't say I'm playing it correctly. But I'm liking it. But I'm liking it. Just saying. Just saying. It's been gas so far. All right. Let's go up here first. Seems okay. I like to keep Ugin around. That's a fine one to lose. Let's go attacking with the team. Yeah. A lot of lands here. This could get a little dangerous. Okay. Gonna play our land in 1, 2, 3. Season Pyromancer. See if they have a Trickster to stop the draw 2. They don't. This is what we want. Oh, that's right. It's so much cheaper. Oh my gosh, it's cheap. It's like a freebie. Freebie. They're all free. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. And an Archmage Charm. Okay. Otawara still. That's what you got, okay? I got you. I got you, opponent. All right, I know exactly what I'm getting next. Down tick Karn, go get Chalice of the Void. What a savings. Throw Chalice on 2, then the Hercules recalls. Spyglass is stuck in a hand. Gets funky. They're laughing at me. I bet they drew Otawara. Why are you laughing at me? By the way, this blocks. This makes it colorless, right? Colorless. Oh, Master of Waves, blocker of waves right here. All right. Making it happen. Looks like we're 2-0. The world of Red Prison is opening up. Thanks to Black Coffers, giving me the insights on Lil Ugin. Lil Ugin. All right. 2-0-2-0. Ugin making itself known twice. Could have end of turn, recall, then bounce, bridge, and try to attack. Yeah, but there's no army. We were clearing the army, and we have the token that actually blocks the 2-1. So he couldn't get through. I would just get to redeploy kind of everything. It does seem great with the Karn board. We should experiment here. I don't expect this to go 5-0, but it's doing wonders right now. Who likes a turn 1 bridge? Blood Moon. Keep. Can even get rid of Mind Stone if I wanted to. Then I get to keep all my land. Look at this value. Good games. What I miss? Yeah, we're trying Ugin out. It's been the jam sauce so far. I'm afraid that Ugin's gonna. I played that Karn tapped 4 mana and was like discount. Had no idea. Blew my own mind. Wasn't part of the building strategy. Worked wonders. Not to mention that pro red creatures that would beat us down. Ugin's like best friends with them. Wow, my opponent's just dead. My opponent's just dead. GG's. GG's. All right, we do have to kill them kind of fast, but you know, GG's. Do I play Historic? No. I tried it. I cried. I ran away. I'm back here. Too expensive. Bam, concession. Game over, opponent. All right. This one I have Void Mirrors and Trinispheres for. I have Pithing and Spyglass. That's for Gristlebrand. And we just gotta pray. Ugin's not happening this game. Really, Bridge doesn't matter this game. Probably a 1 of Fury probably wouldn't matter too much. Karn's okay, I suppose. I think I just get rid of the Fury and try to get Blood Moons or the package. This one's gonna be rough. Do it again, you missed it? All right, I'll try again. All right, this is a turn 73. Blood Moon. Oh, they kept 7. All right, we're gonna mulligan this. All right, keep. Get rid of genre. All right, here we go. The Void Mirror. Dun 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 dun. Can they turn 1 me or turn 2 me? I don't have a way to get this out that fast. By the way, the absolute value here of Fury with Void Mirror. Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, if I lose on turn 1, I guess it's something I have to respect because I beat them on turn 1. Maybe they'll fizzle. They did use Pact, so I've got to let it go. Do you fizzle? Draws 14. Concede? Well, that's not good. Gains 21 or whatever, 15. Down to 7. All right. I'm sure they can do this again. The orb to sacrifice and gain 2 life so they can draw more. Wow, that's brilliant. There's Mox Amber. Do. Did I bring the Chalice in? I forget if I did. No, I didn't. I mean, I'm not going to get to play it this time, but Chalice on 0 does do work here. I'm still doing things. Maybe they'll accidentally draw with Gristlebrand and die. Wait, I don't think you can activate that, can you? Plays a bunch of Allosaurus Riders. That's fine. I'm going to make the big one. Heritage Druid. Wow, this is a very different version of this list. Yeah, I guess you can't activate. Down to 2. Remember, they got to find the cards that they need to go zoom zoom. If they miss the cards that go zoom zoom, they've packed it a bunch. Yeah, big dino. Well, now they're going down to 2 cards left in their library. Or 0. Never mind. They have every card in their hand. They win. Wait. Tapping 3 mana. Make big dino, right? 7/7. And makes it go zoom zoom for 40/40. Is this cheating? All right. Opponent kills us in turn 1. We did not get to interact. We are not a blue deck. We cannot counter. So we'll bring Chalice to make sure we have that one in. Again, I'll just probably take a Fury. I mean, we either win quick or not with this list. Trying to think if there's anything I could do. I could play the bridges because they're trying to attack me and get rid of the last 2 Furies and like 1 Chandra, because that's probably not going to get us there. That could goof up their plan. We'll do it. Why not? Oh, we're getting taunted with just the way Morrow intended. All right, I'm going to keep this. It's a turn 2 Spyglass with a bridge and Blood Moon backup. I can't get anything down really much earlier than turn 2 other than the Chalice that I have for 0. So we're going to just keep this and try to name Gristlebrand. What's the name of the dino? I don't remember. Thrasta something or whatever. Opponent mulls to 6, mulls to 5. Old win conditions was Lab Maniac. Drawing or Thassa's Oracle was an option. All right, they reveal a Chancellor. They have 5 cards. I play my land, and I go, I hope I am okay. We do have a Bolt we could interact with them, which is kind of a nice, like, thing. Allosaurus Rider is the other dino. That lets them cheat things in using Neoforms and stuff like that. I don't know which one I play first. Void Mirror? Cool. Resolved. Nice. Done. Blood Moon's next, if I get a chance. If I hit the land, otherwise Spyglass isn't bad here. This protects against Force of Vigor. Cantrips. Opponent's panicking. WTF, why is the person playing this? Don't know. Don't know. Blood Moon. Off we go. Should I hit him back with Indeed? Just the way Morrow intended when they turn 1 me. Should I respond with Indeed? I've never heard of Morrow. Just the way Morrow intended. All right. Got him. Got him. Got past the menace. That's a menace. You can lose a run just from got turn 1. Turn 1 and my opponent taunted me. They deserved the Blood Moon, the Void Mirror, the Spyglass, and the Karn. They deserved it all. We all know how I feel about that list here on the channel. It's all in Tomahawk. It's a goldfishing list. There's no reason for it to be in the format. You can go play a simulator magic tabletop thing. Yeah, Fortifying Drought. Yeah, it pumps it up. They attack. That's their new win condition. I've seen the Mox Amber build. I've seen now this Heritage Druid build. So a lot of weird things happening. A lot of weird things happening. Match 4, let's go. I played the list in paper that killed my 5-color elemental 5/0 chance before Modern Horizons 2. Good elements were printed. Keeps other decks honest. I very much disagree with that. I very much disagree with that. A deck that wins on turn 1 without an opponent interacting with it doesn't keep anybody in check. We're going to keep this, hope they're creatures. Storm Breath would be awesome if I could find the blue-white control players out there. They don't exist. Evan might tell you otherwise, but they don't exist. See, this is an Evan clone. It loses to any like counter spell interaction. It doesn't really lose to creature removal interaction because most of creature removal doesn't get Gristlebrand. Because white's not playing Path anymore. It would get the Solitude, but that list has counter magic in it. It will struggle with Thoughtseize and Inquisition type of list, so I'm a little surprised to see it running around. My opponent's 4-0 and we're 3-0. It's time to ruin someone's dreams here. I'm gonna let this go. They have like an Undying or something like that. I just have to let this go, make them take Lightning Bolt and probably Fury and leave myself with Desperate and Chandra. And if this just dies, no Undying, then they just take Lightning Bolt. That's fine. So this is that red-black Fury Grief build. It's the one that's not doing the black-white Solitude Grief builds. So the Evoke's done. Here we go. Nope. All right. That's cool. It's like the bolt happened. Oh, there's a Plains here. Oh, Priest. 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 All right. Cast here. Desperate Ritual. Chandra. Down tick here. Kill. Pass turn. I don't need that reanimating any nastiness. Was a little bit lucky. Unmarked Grave. Throw something in the graveyard. We need... I don't know. I think I'm dead. Archon's nasty. Bridge off the top. All right, no bridge. Could do this for an uptick for bridge. Fury. This is not going to get... Uptick for bridge. Nope. Okay. Just kidding. Pass turn. I guess I could have burned this and put this in. This would make 2 colorless spirits. I'm assuming they have a persist here. Oh, they don't. Oh, we're alive. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. How's this worded? All right. Mind Stone. I'm going to say no to that. I can use Crucible Defense to save myself a little bit here. I thought they'd just have the persist. They unmarked Grave and boom. But maybe they were relying on Priest. Shocks in a Blood Crypt here. Kind of hate to see that. This could be a Fury. Shoot, it's an Burial Rites. All right. Sucks. I'm going to lose a Chandra anyway here. Really wish I had one more land there. Maybe I should have played the Mind Stone. All right, I'm killing Archon because realistically I'm just not beating Archon. We're looking for our bridge. That was an Unburial Rites. They do have the planes, so they get to redo this anyway. I need them to burn that, and the Blood Moon wouldn't stop that. I need to find a bridge here. DNA, Bloodmire, Swamp. Play our land and hope for the best off the top. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Go to 4. Opponent draws a card here. Hope it's not Bolt. Well, this lets me go for land and bridge. We give it a try. Close. All right. Graveyard matters here. I only have really Relic. Man, we're not really prepared for a graveyard deck. So I guess we got to find Blood Moon. I guess I could play the Relic main. Try that. I have Ugin. That'll get rid of the big creature. Could try to do Chalice on 2 as well, but I think I'd rather find that off Karn. Bring the Relic in, try to do the Chalice on 2 off Karn. Use the bridges. I've got the third bridge here in the sideboard. We'll maybe try to be fast with like Rabble Masters here. This is going to be a tough one. We're not prepared for the graveyard as much as we usually are in the past. We brought in more Void Mirrors, and we were trying this Trinisphere and these Ugins for other reasons. I don't like the Torpor because even if it just comes in and doesn't make a sacrifice, it attacks. It kills us, where Fury's at least an out to kill it. And I need Seasoned Pyromancer probably to dig for answers. I can do this, believe. We'll see. We'll see. This is a tough matchup. This is a good reason why. Like, this hand doesn't really interact very well. Let's mulligan. Okay. I guess I'm ditching Ugin here. Do I? Yeah, I'm try to get Chandra maybe down. All right, got lucky that my opening hand has a Relic in it, since it's just a 1 of. I'll take it. We do have enough mana. Opponent can grief us if they want. No immediate grief. That's good to see. And we did get a Karn here. It's nifty. Karn can be played next turn. Then I could go get that Chalice and go throw it onto 2. I could wait too. Karn could get killed pretty quickly. We don't want that. If they play a creature that I hate here, I might Chandra down tick on it. No, leave us alone. Leave us alone. All right. We get to exile. This is a fabulous draw. The Relic is now back in exile. We're going to just slam a Blood Moon here, making them a red deck, and see if we can win from there. I'd love to be able to, like, land drop, use maybe Ritual, Karn, and go get that Relic again. Oh, Grief's coming. What do you want to take, opponent? Probably the Karn, because it can go get the Relic again. That was what I would take, maybe. I think it has to be the Karn. I mean, it's terrible because then I get the Chandra. They could take the Desperate Ritual and hope that they have another like Grief that top decks or something, or if they have a Grief in their hand. Then they could take like Karn and Chandra. Seasoned Pyromancer is not that terrifying on its own. By the way, it's good to know that they're doing Wear and Tear. So Blood Moon's a little more susceptible to just planes being open. That'll be good for a hopeful game 3 here. I love this card, by the way. This is an excellently made card. Take Seasoned Pyromancer. Interesting take there. Not what I would have expected. Maybe they have just some bolts, though, that clear up the Planeswalkers. Wears and tears the Mind Stone as well. Woo! Man, that was brutal. All right, Desperate Ritual here, Seasoned Pyromancer, because it's the Thoughtseize bug. Ditch the 2 cards here. Find the lands. Just kidding. Pass the turn. All right. Second Wear and Tear, by the way. Nifty, nifty. All right. Rabble Master here with the mountains. I don't care about the bridge anymore. We're looking to close the game out. We need to do this before they find black mana. In for 13. 13. 2 more, you're dead. I think it should wrap it up. Unless my opponent's playing Furies. Fury would, you know, 1/1/2 or something. Be a little rough. All right. Wear and Tear is a pain with the Chalice because they confuse it if they have the correct mana and get around it. I think I'm just going to go close to what I have. I'm looking at 1 Chandra out for 1 Lightning Bolt in case it is Priest that they're using. And I don't know if this Chandra really does a lot for me in this matchup where the Bolt could get rid of that Priest or an Evoke creature. I think that's about the only thing I can really see, though. So I think that's what I'll do. We could bring the extra bridge in, but I think the Karn's flexibility just gives me kind of bridges 3 through 5. While it's a little more expensive, it feels like that's a good way to go find that. I do like Relic, that Relic exiles itself. It makes it a little less troublesome to bring into the main when you get to exile it and then go get it with Karn later. That's pretty nifty. In fact, the best way for them to kill Relic would be when I can't exile itself. Then they'd be in great shape. They get to play here. Maybe I'll find a gemstone and be able to turn 1 Blood Moon them and avoid grief somehow. Maybe. I'm liking this curve too. I like the 2 Ugin sitting over there. Chandra Awakened Inferno is usually the 6-drop that we play if we do play the 6-drop, and that card never wins the game, where Ugin felt like it could take over a game there. I like this hand. Got the removal. Don't have any graveyard hate. Opponent might be able to get around these Blood Moons, but the fact that I have 2 of them makes me feel a little bit better. Especially if they have the Undying or whatever and Grief Undying, and they now have to either take Blood Moons or lose their creature. We'll see. Opponent mulls to 6. That's not great, but it's something for us. They're really thinking about the 6 as well. That makes me feel a little bit better. Like we've seen in the past, if they do Grief and they have to pitch something, they are losing cards. We have some quicker creatures here, which are always nice to fall back on as well. What's up, Marauder Otter? We watched a National Parks show, and they showed an otter, and I thought of you. I thought of you. How relevant has Spikefield been as a land or a spell? I've never played Spikefield. Not relevant at all. I also booted up League of Legends, and I played 1 ARAM game because I got the best hero or legend. 1 game. We lost. No. Yours. Still can't get the option for using my Amazon Prime for subbing. How would I do that myself? I don't know. Love the playlist. Cool. There's a Grief. My opponent's got an Ephemerate or something here. I'll just let them do their thing. Team Fortress 2 or Team Fight Tactics or whatever it is. So this is an easy, take the bolt, go ahead and ephemerate, which is what we kind of knew was coming. So that was the quote first removal. They'll probably hit a Blood Moon here. But they've got some nasty... Oh, takes a Seasoned Pyromancer. I like that. Grief sticks around here. 2 cards to beat. I'm not going to show them I pulled up a mountain here. They're going to see it when they ephemerate one more time. And then we're going to be a battle between Blood Moon and not. This does not fetch base... Or no, it does fetch basic swamp. So the Blood Moon may not be necessary. It may be a Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, team fight tactics. See what they get. They might take the extra Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. And I'm tempted to play Blood Moon first, but opponent skips their turn here. I think I'm going to play the Blood Moon here. They'll fetch with the Marsh Flats. But this way, if I do find Karn, I can get rid of the Swamp or the Plains, possibly. I mean, they have their colors, but we're just working up the creatures and Seasoned Pyromancer. Even attacking with a Rabblemaster token, it gets killed, so... Not a whole lot of reasons to throw that in. Rabblemaster here, and we've got a lot of tokens that are going to show up. I like our chances here. My opponent's ironically missing red mana. They found it. They found it in a non-tap land. Fable, 2/2 created, 3/2, probably attacks. Looking for probably Fury at this point. This is going to be a problem. Let's just generate a token every turn. We lose these. I really just want to top deck my Fury at this point to kill this stuff. It's going to be awkward. There's not much I can do here, though, with the Fable. If my opponent bins something here, like an Archon, I'm probably just dead. Unless I find a bridge. There's the Archon. You have the Persist. Man, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Man, if they just do this, then they get this. It doesn't have haste immediately, which is something. Plays the Mire down. Man, I hate this too. This gives them other mana and stuff. Oh, that's a funky looking treasure token. I'm gonna go ahead and double block so this goblin gets out of here with the treasure tokens because I have a Blood Moon. The whole ramping's kind of annoying. Because here's 5 mana and then Archon with an Unburial Rites. Not a whole lot I could do to that. So Bridge is our best top deck here. Cast a Fury. All right. It's going to be a problem. All right. This makes and flips the creature. I have a Seasoned Pyromancer to create blockers, and then I could kill this, which is probably what I have to do. I don't need that replicating Griefs or Furies here. Man, I think I just chump block here and bolt the other thing. See what happens. Chump blocking the Fury because it does so much extra damage here. If it hits me, I can take 3. Kind of block one here. Plays a mountain. 2 cards left. Don't Unburial, please. Don't Unburial Rights. Please don't Unburial. Seasoned Pyromancer. Looking for bridge. Please don't find Persist. So I get to block the Fury here. I take 6, and then I'm dead next turn. I can, if they don't Archon or discard me, I can find Karn and do this with the bridge as well. So Karns or bridge will give me an out here. This assumes no wear and tear from my opponent as well. Sacred Foundry, 2 cards, top deck. Ugin, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugin technically gives me 1 more turn here. Kill the Fury. I get hit for 6, go to 2. Never mind. If I created a blocker, I would have made a mountain. I would have then top decked a bolt. I would have blocked here, create another blocker. Probably bolt here, block here. Dang it. Didn't have enough graveyard hate. 3-1 going into match number 5. I mean, I can swap the Trinisphere out for an extra Tormod's Crypt or Relic. It's still going to be a tougher matchup. It's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm still happy with what we're doing tonight, though. If I had a blocker, they had me. Oh, it's a positive record, exactly. It's a good sign for Red Prison to be positive. I mean, if anything, 1 Mind Stone could probably come out for a bridge. We get a 3rd bridge in here. That would help that matchup too. Extra Relic instead of Trinisphere. That might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. We'll see though. Let's see if we can snag a 4-1 here with the Red Prisons. That's true. The Ephemerate and the Fury would have killed my blocker. That's true. Very true. Shatterskull Smashing, I think I've cast it 1 in every 150 matches. Super relevant. If anything, I probably, so on a note, probably 1 in every about 80 matches, I do toss it to Fury. That does happen. And about 1 in every 200 matches, I get it stolen by Thoughtseize or Inquisition with 1 other land in hand and cry to the bank. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. In other words, don't worry about it if you don't have one. Play a mountain. Play a mountain. Play a Scavenger Grounds. Play an extra Raymond Out Ruins. Play your 4th gemstone if you own it. Although, I've been happy with 3. How often does Monkey win the game against me? Never, but it always steals the stuff and then wins with my stuff. So it doesn't win, but Chandra does when they now have Chandra. That's how Monkey wins. Monkey itself never beats us. What Monkey steals, that beats us. All right, kept this a little bit of a slow, but we can pitch the Fury and the Goblin. If they have creatures, Rabble Master's not getting through. Bridge is good. And we got Ugin in the opening hand. We'll see how that goes for us. Valakut Awakening instead. All right, Bridge is decent here. You play Bloodboon, so I wouldn't play a Valakut. Play an extra Den of the Bugbear. I would get behind that as the tap land that comes in. But no, you don't want to play Valakut. Promise. Promise. All right, so Rabble Master's no good here. We could pitch to Fury. Ugin kills Murktide. I mean, it has to resolve, but it kills Murktide. That's a problem card for us a lot of the times. I like that. All right, my opponent's wondering if they should commit a Monkey to the board or their Darcy. In this case, they should just slam Darcy and be happy. I'll play this. I'll probably Fury the Darcy away. Next turn, they'll dash in Monkey. Have Spell Pierce up. I'll try to slam Bridge. They'll do that, and I'll concede. Whoa, Monkey first. All right, well, we'll just kill that then. Get out of here. I'm killing whatever creature they had for the most part, so. Yeah, I've never been happy with a Valakut. It's just not non-happiness. There's the Darcy they should have played first. Here comes the Spell Pierce. They just did it a little bit backwards. Here we go, Spell Pierce. Oh, consider. Consider. We dodged. Very close to what I called from the beginning. Just need to play that first. This second, Spell Pierce, you know. Then they have the treasure token. But went that way instead. Expressive iteration here. Doing the things of the Darcy. Opponent has 4 types in the graveyard, meaning 3/3 Darcy's coming in. 17 to 19. Murktide to the graveyard, looking for a land. Finds a bauble instead. Attacks for 3. Gives me the big hug. Ouch. Plays Steam Vents. Shocks in. Bauble. Bauble. Darcy, then bauble. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So Prismaria Command is a one of. Brazen Borrow is a one of. These are a couple things that they do play. Let's go ahead and go Exile. This is to find a bolt, possibly. Well, we went over Karn the Great Creator. Sad day. Sad day. All right, Chandra sitting at 4 definitely dies to the good old Unholy Heat Bolt combos here. These don't attack, though, which is nice. I'll probably cash in Ugin immediately to kill one of these if it resolves. Gonna be a tough match. Boom. Goodbye, Chandra. They do a lot of things. You are correct. Punkipu. They do a lot. Here comes Murktide. Man, a Desperate Ritual off the top would probably be one of the best things I could draw right now. Desperate Ritual right here, right now. Oh, these can attack. That's clever. And bolt me? Man, 9 damage here would suck. Going to 8? Okay, consider. Still going to 11 kind of sucks here. Puts the card on top twice. We take 6. Ritual. All right. I'm going to do Seasoned Pyromancer here. We just need to find answers. While I could do it, Ugin, this got underneath probably a counter spell. They're looking for a way to more than likely bounce this or bolt me to death. Would like to find Karn the Great Creator and be able to put it on 1 or 2 for the Chalice from the sideboard before all of that happens. Before all that doom happened. There's a lightning bolt they just put to the graveyard. Okay, they are looking for the way to bounce this. Interesting. It's got to be Brazen Borrower then, right? 1 of Brazen Borrower? Chalice on 2? Maybe it's a Prismari Command. Gosh. It's never the same card twice. I can promise you that. I guess either way, a second bridge is pretty powerful. Doing the bauble, getting rid of cards, doing the consider, surveilling 300 times, looking for the card that wins them the game. Leaves counterspell open. Champion opponent. I'll try to resolve a Karn. That resolved. That resolved. Interesting. I feel like I just go get bonus bridge here. And the reason I go get a bonus bridge is because they can Unholy Heat this. And if they don't Unholy Heat, I can go get a Chalice next. And put the Chalice on 2 with a bridge follow-up. But I think this is Unholy Heated. Bolts me. Otawara is an option too now. That's true. That's true. Speaking of. All right. Bring these in. This is the matchup I wanted to try this in. And let's take, I don't want to take Ugin out. Let's take Ravels out. Let's try it like this. Otawara's everywhere. This is sort of one of the reasons why we're not doing the Chalice anymore as much. You can still play Chalice type of prison builds, but Boseiju and Otawara and these cards that just go into the land base of these decks, they just kill Chalice. They bounce it, they kill it, they get rid of our block pieces. So we have to be more proactive, and that's the strategy here with Ugin. Trying to be a little more proactive and less on our lock pieces. You could argue Red Prison is turning into Big Red with a hindering piece. Most common hindering piece is Blood Moon. Kind of sucks, but that's where we're at. That is where we're at. You can play the lower end red versions as well. That would be like an Obosh or even just a 1-2 drop, 3 drop top end. Or you can do this, which is like the bigger Red Prison strategy, bigger reds and stuff like that. All right, one lander on the play, no dice. All right, we can do this. We'll keep. I'm going to try to do turn 2 Blood Moon here and keep them off of like double blue. Hopefully killing the very first creature here. Doesn't look like I'm going to though. It's not a bad top deck. Nervous now that they're paused here at the Desperate Ritual, but we'll go for it. Spell Pierce. Another Consider. Been lucky that they haven't done the Spell Pierce stuff. We'll see if it's force. No force. All right. Monkey's a bit of annoyance. Here's an island here as well. Just plays Monkey. Doesn't dash it in. Interesting, to say the least. Kind of afraid of them having... Let's do it in the upkeep. This way they can't force this bolt. I'm afraid they have a second island, so I'm doing this here, and I can play Spell Pierce. They dash a Monkey, I'll play Chandra. There's the second island. We're genius. Usually, Blood Moon's a little bit better if you get it down that early. Counter Spell, Spell Pierce, there it is. So they had the Spell Pierce from the beginning. Now if they play a creature, we're kind of just dead. A little Mind Stone action here. It's a redraw. Opponent's got 4 mana. They could unlock with Otawara at any point here if they wanted to. We'll probably draw with this Mind Stone. My hope here is that Archmage Charm, they have a couple of those in their hand. We'll just have to see. Do they have a counter spell? They do. Another spell down. Luckily, got Pyromancer in the graveyard now. Okay. Desperate Ritual is a no-go here. I wonder how much I care about a monkey. Opponent can definitely play a reasonable sized Murktide if they wanted to. It's complicated. It's also just a little bit frustrating because we're probably just not good enough sometimes here. Oh, that's nice. No counterspell. I'm gonna play the Blood Moon in case they do have Otawara to unlock all their blue mana. Otawara unlocking the blue mana is kind of a pain. 1, 2, 3, 4. They could do that and then they could have hit this as well. Hey, Brazen Borrower. They did have Brazen Borrower. Noted. Otawara and Brazen Borrower in this list. Bridge is looking sucky. Okay. Few spells here. It's attack with the team, I think. 2 card types in the yard. Unholy Heats. Doesn't make anything bigger. I guess is good for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try Karn down tick bridge. This protects Karn from Brazen Borrower. My opponent F6 threw one thing and then immediately un F6'd, which made me hesitant for the bridge. They were quick on the click there. All right, we lose Karn here to Brazen Borrower. Probably leaves the Darcy back. Oh, no. They just get frisky. In they go. It is a Spell Pierce out of the way, so that's one less counter spell. Maybe I can top deck like Ugin or something, or Fury. Let's attack first. Opponent's got 2 cards remaining. 2 measly cards. Try to resolve a new bridge. Opponent's got something. They're thinking about it. Counterspell. The moons are definitely doing work, but it's like they don't quite do enough. We have a Seasoned Pyromancer still in the yard. We've top decked both of our bridges. We have no more bridges in the main. Opponent connects for 4. We're 12 to 12. It follows with a gigantic Murktide. I need Karn the Great Creator here. Or Ugin. I get none of them. I go to 1. Going to 1. All right, Karn, where are you at? Right here. Right here. It has to be Karn. It can't be Ugin anymore. Karn? The Great Creator? Nope. All right. All right. Prison caps out at 3 wins immediately and goes 3-2 overall. Trying Ugin out. I think our sideboard's a little bit off here. We don't have as much for the graveyard, and then we did run into the mess that is Murktide. If I could find a way to consistently win with Red Prison and Murktide, I think we could take the list to the next level, but I just can't find the combination that I need for that matchup. Can't find it. Blood Moon can be fine on turn 3 or 4. It just depends on if the opponent's fetched an island. Because you can lock them out of Archmage Charm, which is definitely a very, very potent card from them. That extra counter spell can be a little much. Torp Orb's in here because you may need it for other heavy ETB type of matchups. Example, 4-color or elementals. You kind of want that, but it could be time to cut it. We haven't seen a lot of that lately. We have Ugin now to deal with Murktide, or extra relics. The graveyard being taken care of keeps Darcy and Murktide at bay, and that's one way to attack that. I'm starting to think that I really don't need these Storm Breaths. I don't ever run into white, and as soon as I remove them, we'll find them. Tormod's Crypt is typically in the list, and we took it out briefly because we hadn't run into a artifact, or sorry, a graveyard strategy in quite some time. I think it's time to cut Storm Breath. But 3-2, still not a bad result. Let's go ahead and get this prepped and we'll run it again.